Hello, everybody. I think you can hear me. I don't know though. It did work. I got an alert on my phone, so that works. That's good to hear. Um, Let me know how you're doing tonight, and we are going to welcome. How did my make it all smudged? We're gonna welcome Mikey to join us now.
Oh,
Look at
hello.
that.
Hey.
Hello, how are
Good to
you?
see you. Good to see you.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. My goodness. Thank you.
bringing quality and guys in the truck to the
Yeah,
stage.
guys, and there's only one guy in the truck, but
What?
we can afford the weekend pay. It's far too much.
That's the question. We do have that question a lot. What is the guys in the truck? How many guys are there? Streamlabs?
There's 17 people
I'm
at any
perplexed.
given time working. We have producers,
I
writers,
okay.
segment producers, copywriters, rewriters, overwriters. We got it all. I mean, this is no penny any system here. We've got all kinds of stuff.
I am I'm a little bit taken aback. I didn't want to have to get a TPO against Streamlabs, but apparently I'm gonna have to get a TPO against Streamlabs because I asked Streamlabs not to come tonight, and I just saw him in the chat. Um, I don't know how, but that's crazy.
Well, when you got friends in high places, they just do what they want.
I guess so. Anyways, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
For
I don't know why you
celebrating
asked me to
1,000.
come, but I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
It was 1,000 subscribers
That's
that
it.
the channel hit, and you so kindly. Oh my god! Look at them all. Still gambling.
Streamlab, look at that.
I
That's
can't
awesome. Though.
believe it. Can anyone? Wow. Okay.
See,
We learned
Streamlab
something today.
still works.
Okay, well,
Works.
that's great news because we can still put in our commands. Hopefully, Sashina's here. Sashina, can you try and put in the commands, uh, like Mikey's command to link his channel? That'd be great. If you're here and you haven't heard of Mikey from Creedence and Mikey, then that would be weird.
Oh no. I'm
But
sure. You're constantly building me up like I'm some. I think it's superstars today. There's going to be 2 superstars here. I'm waiting for the other one to get here. There's you and
right, nobody's running comments here.
I can't run them to help you. There you go.
This is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
From the lovely MB. No, I forgot I have to do that part as well. It's a little different on. I'm still shook that Streamlabs showed up. Like I really do need to get a TPO now because this is a little weird. It's great, I guess, but yes. And so yeah, you have 3 channels. Is that no 4?
Well, wait, 4 if you count. Okay, technically, we got a Chase, Creedence and Mikey. We got a Case. We got a Jackpot. Poor Sports League, and there's a little known movie channel that doesn't do very well because we get taken down every time we try to watch a movie over there. So,
okay. Well, and so some people say, of course, would have to live under a rock not to know you.
Wow, thank you.
But we do live under a rock of YouTube.
This is called We Got a Movie. Thank you, Winlaw.
We Got a Movie? Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Did you forget the channel name?
I drew a blank. And I shouldn't have with We Gotta being at the beginning. So, yes, it's called We Got a Movie, yeah.
Hector wants to know if this is also on the channel.
That is not one of my channels. If you're there watching that, you will not see me anywhere.
Hope not. Maybe though that's somebody's kink. You never know.
We don't have a We Got a Mystery, but I do, and we do a lot of We Got a Mystery on like members only, and it's something I enjoy. I would love to do We Got a Mystery channel like once a week or something, because I enjoy those kinds of things. When we first started out, I was booking all kinds of interviews, like people who believe in Bigfoot and Chupacabra and the Dog Man and UFOs and all kinds of things like that, because that's something I've always been interested in. And I love interviewing people. So to be able to bring two of the favorite things I have together and entertain people has always been something I wanted to do. But I just don't have the time, man. I really, really don't have the time.
So wait, when you were booking these people, what would you say to that? Like, would you offer them anything,
No,
or just
just a platform, just a
the
platform to talk
the
and
opportunity to talk?
yeah, absolutely. And a lot of these people have websites or they have a book or self-published, of course, they have those kinds of things that they want to get out there. And you allow them the opportunity to plug those um, things that they want. So anytime, hey, what's up tonight, Mike? Anytime that you have guests on, because I would book different, people from movies and television.
But when you
Um,
say book, I mean, that's usually implies that there's like some exchange made. So like you just call them up and you're like, "Hey, would you like to come and talk?" And they're
it's
like,
really
"Yeah."
easy. I mean, that's what I did in radio. So
Really?
it's you kind of build up a little bit of a rapport with companies that distribute books, publishers. So once you get to know some of them, it makes it easier when you say, "Hey, I see one of your authors has a book coming out, or they have a old book on a subject matter we'd like to discuss." So you bring them on and you talk about it, and it's not as hard as you think. It is to me it's not, but I think you're building it up in your mind to be some like difficult task. It is not that hard. Not that hard to ask somebody to come on your show. Just make sure if you're going to have guests on your show that
Mhm.
you're really good. Hey, that you're really good at talking with them. You don't want to sound like a robot. You don't want to seem like a know-it-all, but at the same time, you don't want to seem like an idiot that knows nothing about anything, has nothing to say. So you need to be as charismatic and insightful as the person you're interviewing.
Well, that's gonna be difficult for me tonight. Thank you
Oh,
very
you ain't got to
much.
interview me. I'm just here to hang out. Are you crazy?
I know that. True. That's true. It always does just feel like we hang out. That's sort of how I talk about the channel. And you have multiple channels, although yours are a little more obviously daytime friendly,
Yes,
would appear.
I hibernate at night. Generally,
You
the sun
hybrid.
goes down, so do I.
Uh, and also, though, you have a new grandbaby.
Yes, I do. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, her name's
And
Ellie
everybody's
Ellie
always
Kate.
talking about that.
She's beautiful, beautiful.
Ellie Kate, that's very sweet.
Mhm.
I have been told that I'm not allowed to talk about the new baby that may or may not be gracing our family soon. So
Ooh.
I may or may not be discussing it. We'll just not.
Oh,
But nobody
okay,
touches
I
my
got a question
show.
for you. I got a question for you.
Okay, go right ahead.
So I've heard you say a million times over, which I've experienced this too, especially recently when my sister had passed and I went to her memorial and people asked me, "So what are you doing these days? I haven't seen you in forever." And I say to them, I say, "Well, I'm creating content on YouTube." And they look at you like, you
They
might
look
as
at
well
you.
said, I'm going around stealing hubcaps and selling them for money. And also have a
Big.
really bad drug habit that I really shouldn't mention here. But so
Ah,
you run into the problem as well with your family that feels like you're not doing anything either. Like you're almost pretending like you're on YouTube, right?
yes, yeah. No, they don't think there's anybody that I'm talking to right now. They definitely don't think regularly that there are people listening to what I say. And then further, uh, they don't understand what I'm talking about half the time because most of the time it's about court. And sometimes I get real excited about stuff and then but it's not really exciting to the average person. It's exciting to a court watcher
Mhm.
or the like, but it's not as exciting to everybody else. But yeah, and then my family does believe that some of this is just me talking to AI. just hanging out with AI all by myself. But no, this is real, and we we are we've met in real life though.
Scissor me, daddy! Sorry, he put it up. I had to. Yeah, that picture. A lot of people, I'm sure, look at that picture like, does Mike live in Canada? Why is he with Paisley in this photo? But no, that was from where I met you. It was you. I met Iowa Golfer. I was very surprised you guys traveled so far away to meet me, and I hung out with you guys in Florida, which was amazing. It was a really. It's always humbling to meet people that are, you see them on screen or you just see their name and then you meet them in person. So it's a real big deal. Even to me as a creator, it's a big deal to meet people.
Yeah, I think so. I think that it is. I'm a fan of yours, so that obviously would transfer through. But I also am a creator, quote unquote. You tell people that you're a creator. What do you actually say? I think you were going to ask me a question. Were you
So
gonna
what
say,
do
what
you
do I
say
say?
exactly? Do you tell me you just sit
I
and
have
watch
a
court with
horrible line.
people?
No, I have a terrible line about watching court in my kitchen.
Okay.
And we did see Cole and Owen. You can't forget them.
Yes, I did. We did see them as well. Yes, they were there.
Yeah.
They got there a little late, but that was all right because Owen made up for it in spades with his his
Oh,
enthusiasm.
Owen's enthusiasm was unmatched,
It
except by
was.
my energy and dodging abilities. No, seriously, we had a really great time. Bradley, I know. I don't have all the fun things to press like Mikey does. He still has most of his fun sound
Yeah, I
toys.
got a lot of stuff, but
But
she told me I couldn't push anything, so I said, "All right,
I
you
didn't
got it."
say that.
Either she said that or she said, "Don't push it," and I said, "Okay."
I don't think I said that either. I don't recall us
But it
having
is
any
weird. It is
of those
weird.
questions.
You're right.
But it
It's weird, and I still feel weird telling people that I'm doing creating stuff on YouTube because they
Yeah,
just
but
don't
you
get it.
have millions of views under your belt, so I think that that is, a little better for your credence, if you will. Uh, that I think is honestly just the reality of it is that if you get going longer, people
I said,
accept it more. But you have a history in radio.
yeah. So, with that, I ran into the same thing too. I was like, "Yeah, I'm on the radio," and they're like, "Oh yeah, what station?" But yeah, I worked when I started working with Creed and Bishop. I basically started as their producer, and I did all the bookings. I got all their merch and stuff to give away, and I would come on once a week and do a Sopranos report with Creed because Bishop did not watch Sopranos, and it was at the peak of Sopranos excitement.
Okay.
So I was, there for that, and then it slowly morphed into I was doing the wrestling report. I was doing other stuff. Next thing I know, I had my own show on Friday nights where, it was like a metal show where I played heavy metal music from, the 70s all the way into current day and things like that. And that was a lot of fun. And then when the show really took off, you're talking about a period of like about 5 years of just being right on top, being top of your game. Yeah, it's not a huge market. It's Eastern North Carolina, but you're encompassing military bases, you're encompassing college campuses, things like that. So with that, allowed us to just branch out and do more things than we were ever expected to. It became one of those things where they wanted nothing and we gave them everything. They expected nothing and we gave them the world. So management had nothing to do with it. It was completely organic. We were flying by the seat of our pants. None of us had done anything like that. And it was so humbling when we would start going places and seeing people in person. And at least on YouTube, you knew what we looked like. So on radio, you appear
We weren't
somebody
catfishing
you're
people.
busy constantly shaking
Catfishing
hands, and
people with your voices.
you're constantly shaking people's hands and saying, thank you, nice to meet you. I'm Mikey. Oh, you're Mikey. So eventually I had shirts made with my name on them. So anytime we went to so anytime we went anywhere, they'd say, oh, Mikey, so you didn't have that embarrassment of introducing yourself and then being let down that you weren't Creed or you weren't Bishop. So, soften the blow.
Really?
But the time we spent in radio and just doing so well, it was mind-blowing. It really, I would trade nothing for that ever, ever, ever. Yeah, that's right. 0 expectations. 0. Absolute flusha 0.
0.0.
That's right. And it really, solidified that what we were doing was right. And after that, we went on to do podcasting for another 3 years after we were unceremoniously let go for budget cuts.
Oh, well, thank you, Mikey Mike.
Good old Mikey Mike. Out there making a dollar, doing his thing, making dollars off
to be around you.
Our names all the time.
Sven's here. You got to say hi to Sven, right?
Sven. Hello, Sven.
Yes.
Sven, hello. Good to see you.
Hello. Yes. I think, I've had a lot of jobs. And it's not that I've been let go from most of those jobs. I've been, I've just left a lot of jobs, but I've left a lot of jobs because the bosses don't really appreciate what you do. Or what is worse for me is what happens with you. They give you something that they don't really care about, that they don't think you can achieve, and then give you very little resources to do it. And then when you happen to accomplish the task somehow well, you usually get rewarded by losing something or getting fired or a budget cut here or there, or somebody else takes over the project and you get relegated to something else.
You got to remember, we basically started in the illustrious 6 to midnight time slot. From 6 p.m. to midnight was our air shift. And, it was just supposed to be Creed reading liners. And we decided, hey, we're going to come in here and we're going to make something of this. We're going to take this opportunity and turn it into something. And we did. And it was all on everyone's hard work and working together. And in anything, you have to have chemistry with somebody in order for it to succeed. If you got a person that you're working with every day, you don't have to like them. You just got to have that chemistry. So when the lights come on and it's time to go, boom, you're right there getting it done. So
you obviously allowed Creed to check the traffic and weather together as much as he wanted.
Absolutely. That was in radio, he had it made because we have to take so many breaks for music to play. Sure. We would all stand up like we smoked and walked outside. Yeah, we'd stand up, walk outside, and he'd smoke. He was scared of bugs. He was scared of bugs. So there was always a huge light because it was nighttime and all these bugs were running around on the ground. And me and Bishop would go and we'd say, Creed, look at this. And we'd smash a bug and he'd freak out. Because when we would go to his house to pick him up to go to the radio station, we'd all, caravan once we got to the point of going. They built us all. Yeah, they built us all new stations. They put all the cluster of channels. So where we worked finally was, we had a rock station, a hip hop station, a top, top 40 station, country station. They were all right there together. So we would, it got to the point where we were like, look, we'll just carpool because usually one of them would go home with one of the station vehicles anyways. Creed's car ended up staying at the radio station for a couple of years, so long that the tires went flat because it sat there so long because he'd rather drive the station vehicles and run their gas out than to drive his
Well,
own.
they pay for your gas.
The station did. Anytime you had a credit card, you go and fill up the vehicle. So, they can keep a very good eye on that kind of stuff. That's something I am very lucky about, is being able to think fast. Always, that's something that was practiced as a child with my brother. Me and my brother would sit and we just back and forth, and he's just as quick as I am. People ask me who's the funniest person I know. The funniest person I know is my brother, Bishop. He can get me laughing all the time. He knows the things to say and do to make me laugh. The funniest person I know is Bishop. The funniest.
But Heather wants to know, are you a little shy or just more quiet when you're off the air? Like, is it an act? Is what she's asking, Mikey. Are you really the way you are?
Depending on if I'm around my family, I am pretty much like you see me on the air. And to the point where I get yelled at, where a song will come on the radio and I'll start making up words to it and making it crazy. And my wife will be like, will you please be quiet? I'm trying to listen to this song. And it'd be to the point where my son's friends will come over and I'll get them all laughing and stuff, to the point where it's like, man, your dad's hilarious. It's one of those things that's hard to cut off, but there are times where I'm shy and quiet. Yeah, absolutely. Creed's real quiet. Really? Like if you don't know Creed outside of radio, he is a pretty quiet guy. Huh. Me, I got a big mouth. I can't help that.
I do too. I don't think anybody would ever describe me as quiet, but that's, there's time left in my life.
Creed is very afraid of bugs. We'd go to pick him up from his house. Okay, I'm sorry. I started telling this story. And he would have like 15 Tupperware bowls on the floor where he has captured bugs for us to kill.
What?
At a later time when we would come get him, he'd be like, there's a bug captured over there. Can you guys kill that? Get rid of it. We're like, sure. He hates bugs so much, especially once it crunch. The crunching sound. He just can't do it. He does not.
When we were in Florida, I was telling you and Lisa about the bugs and the lizards there were really, really a lot for me to get used to. But also when I got back from Florida, it was really weird to not react to every leaf moving as a lizard, because in Florida, in fact, everything that was moving was a fucking lizard. And then back home, it's not a bug or a lizard. It was just a leaf.
Do you guys not have snakes there?
We don't have any poisonous snakes on my island. So we do have snakes, but nothing poisonous. And I live in the city. What?
I grew up chasing snakes, where a snake would get in the yard and my mom would holler, hey, there's a snake in the yard. And I would run out there, and typically if it's like a rattlesnake, or we have like copperheads and cottonmouth, also known as water moccasins. Yeah.
Okay. They're discussing which co-host I think I should have that I need. They're saying, ugh. Apparently somebody that can speak, flamboyant yet grounded, flannel and denim, but knows how to apply eyeshadow effectively. I like that. Okay.
Somebody that can give her makeup tutorials. But yeah, snakes, chasing down snakes and killing snakes, always been a thing. I would chase them down barefoot. One time I had to kill a snake with a tree limb because it was all I could get my hands on.
No.
I've walked outside of my house and there would be a snake. There was a snake like right here by my head. It was just like it crawled up. Snakes can climb. A lot of people don't know that. They'll climb up.
People don't know that.
Don't know snakes can climb. A lot of people, because snakes fall out of trees when you're walking around. Snakes will fall out of the tree and scare the shit out of you.
And what do you think that snake was?
Snakes are well-known assholes. I'm telling you. Well known.
Somebody threw the fucking snake up there.
I was like walking out of my house one time, and I look over and I see the snake. Well, it was too late to stop my family. And so I kind of just like pivoted and I said, just keep walking. Keep walking. They're like, what's wrong? I said, just keep walking. Because I didn't want any of them to freak out. And I'm like, once they got by and they could see there was a giant snake like right here by the house. So I ended up knocking it down with a stick and just beating it to death.
Okay, that sounds.
I mean, you gotta get poisoned. I don't kill like rat snakes or green snakes or black racers and things like that. Any poisonous snake though, you're gone. You're done, son. You're not hanging around my place. Gotta get them out. We used to have them get in our house too when I was a kid.
So you have poisonous snakes that can get there to your
Oh
house.
yeah, my ditch. I have ditches back here. You know,
Your ditch.
they be in my ditch.
I'm a bitch out back.
A ditch
God.
back there. That thing full of
Arizona.
water moccasins and everything else.
Oh, don't say they're in the wall. I can't handle that. No, I actually, that's that's hard for me to imagine. So no, we have no poisonous snakes on the island. It's a little bit of paradise here, great weather, all the good stuff. You know how it goes. Somebody asked a question though, and now I can't remember what it was, but oh, Cellulite Yoga Pants did offer to come on the show and just show her ass all the time in yoga pants, which I thought was
a good idea.
Saturday night. Yeah, I thought that's thoughtful. You know,
it was a good rate.
Oh, this is what it was. Owen keeps asking about a Carolina meetup. I mean, Owen is a well-traveled little boy. Let's talk about that to begin with, because he's going everywhere.
The North Carolina one is going to happen. It's just a matter of figuring out exactly when and where, because you don't want to do it where everybody is there for 5 seconds and they're like, "Hey, I'm out of here." You want to be able to, do something with people. And really, I mean, I would love to do like a live show in front of everybody that shows up, get like a conference room. We could stream it online and, actually do something, give people a reason to be there.
The coolest thing that's happened to a Holiday Inn conference room in a long time.
Absolutely. Right? Holiday Inn, whatever hotel take us. I have a great story about that. I've been here my entire life. My family has lived in Jacksonville, North Carolina for about 180 years, somewhere around there. My family was here way before there were ever military bases. They owned a general store at one point. They also, my great grandfather drove the trash cart where they drive around picking up like garbage and stuff from people that needed to get rid of.
Hey, somebody has to do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, they were also farmers. They owned tons of land that they worked themselves. And with people in the community would come and they would work there as well. And they employed a lot of people. I've told you, this guy teases me constantly. Teases me for a tattoo.
You probably like that.
I would love a tattoo.
No, he's saying come and do tattoos in the corner for the meetup. That's your thing that people could get done. You could design a special little, maybe you could do a little art that's very simple that Mario could do for everybody. That would be like the same, but it's like a special meetup only tattoo.
Yeah, I don't know if people want to do that, but we have a great tattoo store.
First of all, well, I don't do tattoos. I am pristine in my body in that sense, and I don't do tattoos. But people that do have tattoos tend to do a lot. They're happy with little tiny ones. Oh, they're all about that.
I'm sure. All right, so great tattoo story.
Mario says he's 15.
We were in deep with a music hall, which was also owned by a guy who owned like 3 or 4 tattoo parlors here in town. Tattoos are huge with the military, so there's tons of tattoo places here in town. So
just like there's tons of
strip clubs, dollar stores, and tattoo places, huge here. So thank you, Mario. So they had, I think we had tickets to something that was completely sold out. There was no way to get these tickets. And these 3 girls called up. They wanted the tickets. We had 3 tickets. They wanted them.
Yeah.
And we're like, we gotta come up with something. And I said, why don't we make these girls get our names tattooed on their asses for these tickets?
Really?
And yeah. So these girls went to the tattoo parlor that we told them, so send you here, talk to so and so, they'll tattoo you, we'll get the pictures, and you'll get the tickets. So there are 3 girls on this planet right now walking around with Creed, Bishop, and Mikey the Legend on their asses.
Wait, you got 3 words?
Mm-hmm.
That's a power move.
Yeah.
Everybody else gets their name, and then you get 3 words.
It's my name. Are you kidding? I mean, what am I gonna just the on their asses?
No, but Mikey.
Hey Jay.
Anyways, that's that is because Mikey is the legend. We do have something to watch before we.
Awesome.
I know you have limited timing because you're such a star.
Yes, I've got other bookings to attend to. Like me sleeping in my recliner, like I was doing 10 minutes before we started doing this.
I do appreciate you.
No, absolutely no problem. I appreciate you supporting us for so long.
Oh, wow. Cole. That's a level of success, Mikey. That could be the second set of Mikey the Legend on somebody's ass.
There you go.
That's impressive. I know it would be great if the girls were members of your channel.
There were Bishop had seen one of them years and years later, because Bishop after radio managed a strip club for several years. Yeah, he was the DJ and the manager. So he did run into one of those girls at one point. I don't remember if they were dancing there or what, but they remembered him. And, oh, look at that. Hallelujah.
Hi, Donna. Thank you so much. And that's from Miss Donna, Orlando Chiquita. I don't have the music from Streamlabs, but I do. He's here. I don't know who got those. That doesn't show up in StreamYard. That does show up in Streamlabs. So I hope people got them. So here's the thing, Cellulite Yoga parents. We are gonna watch something. See, look, look at this. Streamlabs just showing up.
Doing its thing.
Works harder here after all of these warnings I've given Streamlabs. But
working on their day off.
Good
job. Good job, Streamlabs.
Gifters do rock. Thank you again, Donna. I really appreciate that. Oh, now there's a good offer.
I'm quite the artist. I don't know if you've heard.
Mario.
I'm quite the artist.
Yeah. Could you draw a little what you would tattoo on Mario? Maybe?
Yeah, sure. Are we gonna watch a video while I work on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the video while you do that. Oh, look at me do that.
Look at you do that.
I'm so amazing. Oh, Mario, you got a membership. That's so exciting.
Awesome.
It would be hilarious. Is there rules about that, Mario? Like regulation rules?
No.
Or are they like cool with that?
Kids I went to school with were giving each other tattoos when I was in high school. So I know there's very little real regulations on that type of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, Streamlabs is working a lot harder today. Like a lot harder today than they normally do. Like, so bitch is leaving.
What are we doing here? What is this?
Oh, this is marble racing now. I've heard that you do know what this is.
I do.
I personally really like this setup to begin with. Hold on, I have to hide the comment.
You know, we talk about amazing sports from America. This is we come bringing it. You know, this will be an Olympic sport before you know it.
I just would like to point out how much time this would have taken. How the amount of like care that's gone into this.
My God, Streamlabs is going crazy.
Oh no, yeah, they're gambling. They're all gambling.
Oh, well, is that why it's going crazy? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
they shamed me from gambling ever again.
Oh, not true. I think everybody thinks that you're a celebrity, so you're sort of impervious to
Okay,
being made fun of. You know what I mean? Is that
sure.
the truth, you guys? Okay, so you'll do that. I'm gonna hit play. We'll see what happens if it plays. Oh god.
It'll play.
Spots in this year's event. The Oceanics, Rangers, Midnight Wisps, and the Savage Speeders are already qualified.
You ever played marbles before?
Oh yeah.
Olympics and the fact that the Oceanics
But not this epic.
this year. We begin with the funnel spin.
I thought you were a little young for marbles. Sorry.
Hold on. Sashina just said that it takes 18 hours to set up this set
Oh, I believe it.
in the Marvel Olympics. That's insane.
I believe it. Without a doubt.
Yeah,
And I
this is
believe the guy has
Marvel-
OCD really, really bad. So this really makes him feel good when he's doing it, I bet.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They had to change the name because the Olympics sued them. Interesting. That I believe.
Bastards.
And see, yeah, Heather says this, which is what I believe. People love you, but they love to heckle you as well because you can take it.
I guess so. They I get it. I take a beating sometimes.
Although I would like to point out the meetup was with you, although this is what sometimes people think, that Creed is the celebrity. Or the one in the truck, if you will.
Is that because his name is first? Because I've always thought that, of course, his name's first. But alphabetically, his name is first.
Alphabetically, yeah. So you go alphabetical.
Yes.
You would.
Of course.
Mikey.
I mean, yeah, Creed is definitely a celebrity. I mean, he's the voice of the show. I'm the
other
creator
voice of the show.
I'm the creator of the show. He's the voice of the show.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a good way to look
I mean,
at
it really is. I mean, that's a great way to look at it. I create what you see, and Creed is the voice of the show. You expect to hear Creed's voice first, and he contributes his banter.
Of course.
That's exactly a great metaphor for how it works. It's me and the guys in the truck, and Creed with his, I don't have a radio voice like Creed's. Creed's an amazing voice.
He has a lot of voices, though.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
W, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Too. Oh, you're so sweet.
But yes, I do understand what Ed was talking about. I mean, people say it all the time. Like, it's you get credit for what you do, and sometimes you don't get credit for what you do, just because of expectations. Yes, Creed is a huge celebrity at the Circle K.
Lesha, thank you so much. Love seeing your name. I will not be passing that on to Creed's Circle K Celebrity Fund at all. That is going to my Circle K fund. Thank you. No, but you guys do compliment each other very well.
Yeah,
although
absolutely.
And actually, that's a good point, Peter. Creed has one voice, but you have many.
Oh, that's something I've always enjoyed doing. That's just, you got to remember.
007, we talk all the time. You can fucking deal with it.
Yippity yappity yap yap yeah. Yeah, remember, me and my brother, we have always been trying to be comedians, try to be funny.
Yeah.
Creed is a prolific radio guy. He is, really good at all the radio aspect, whereas, we're good with the quips and things like that, and ideas and creating. Creed is different.
And finding the content.
Yeah, that's my job. Yeah.
I would love to do that, but I think we'd have to wait till Creed was away one day.
Yes.
But I have been vying for a West Coast correspondent position.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Don't crush my dreams live, please.
I don't know how. No, I
Why
don't
did you
know.
have to say it and crush my dreams live? Ouch.
You got. I'm gonna say this: you would have to get better internet. I've never met anybody had worse internet than me.
That's not true. Oh,
Let's watch these damn things race.
Heather. Yeah, I forgot to hit play.
Oh yeah.
I'm not used to talking and doing things at the same time. See, look.
Stay in it for as long as possible. There you see everybody in the blocks. We've got a couple of new competitors, either by name or by brand new team. For instance, the Green Ducks, Mallard.
Oh, there we go.
Indigo Stars.
Go ahead and get your guesses and who's going to win. I'm going with the that yeller one.
Halfway through this course.
Really? You don't think that the fact that they're up so high has
No. It's going to get in there and it's really going to cut loose, foot loose.
Indigo from the Indigo Stars.
Oh no, that's not good.
Possible yellow from the mellow yellows down there.
Well,
really bad.
Creed is busy gambling. I would imagine.
That line and drops on.
Oh gosh, yes.
Dangerously close to dropping through into the 8th funnel first as well. Oh, doesn't actually makes it second.
No, I'm very used to
made it in there first. Oh, we got our first finisher and is yellow.
I told you. I told you. Yes, I'm prolifically watching marble racing constantly.
Oh, look, Loud Elvis knew as well.
Looking way up top there. Crazy Cat's Eye doing a great job.
Man.
But wait, the winner's the last to finish?
There while the 7th funnel
really?
The winner's the last to finish.
For them.
Oh, see, I didn't get that.
Wait, so
second spot.
So you pick the loser.
Third goes to the Green Ducks, Mallard. Which means the Chocolatiers are able to salvage.
I love Open Mike's picture. It almost looks like me with our old dog, Bella.
Really?
Yeah, I used to have a
dog.
dog.
How is your dog? Has anybody ever complained about you dyeing your dog's hair?
No.
Marbles that have already finished.
No.
Come on,
I think it's weird.
But they want to savor this.
Last in the race, first in my heart.
4-0. Seconds clear of the next round. I would call that.
Yeah, this does remind me of a mousetrap game.
Everybody pretty impressed.
I could never get that to work. Yeah, and it never worked. It never worked. We could never get all the stuff to work.
Okay, I would just like to take a moment because like they name them all and they're on teams and they all have like different labels and stuff. I love it. Balls of Chaos, Thunderbolts, Team Galactic. Like it's just the Russian marble is banned again. Right?
For doping. For doping again.
That is hilarious to me. Oh man. You should see their opening ceremony. I will. That will be on my list of things to look at later, Sashina. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, so we're gonna watch a little bit more of this, and then I do have is this American, by the way?
Of course, you hear that guy's voice?
Oh, well, just
is the sport of marbling American?
I
Is that
sound American sometimes. Oh, that's cool. During lockdown, the actual Formula One people hired these people to do a marble version of their races.
This guy's making money, son.
But they're Norwegian. I know there's quite a few really successful Norwegian YouTubers.
All right, I finished Mario's picture.
Okay, so now we have to make you big, right?
Well, you don't have to, but you can.
I don't know how to do that.
I did an artist's impression.
Okay.
Of the musical Annie, if portrayed by one Mike Tyson. Oh. The sun will come out tomorrow. Best bottom dollar, death tomorrow.
Now, I don't know if Pat is here. I don't know if this counts as an MFT. Love it. Where do you get the ideas for all of your drawings? Like I
have no idea. I just start drawing as soon as I just draw and it becomes something.
The Canadian. That's mean. I best tattoo ever. Go for it, Mario.
Yeah,
We're
man.
going to have to commemorate that so that we have a record of it. Oh, look.
There you go. It's on.
Oh.
Yes, absolutely.
This game would be funny with 100 dice. Are you talking about the marbles or us? I don't know what she's talking about. Anyways, let's watch this one last race. You can pick your. So, what are you going to pick? You got 1 to 10. You can pick.
Are these guys okay? So this is
These
the
are who's
everybody.
going. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with yield snowballs, snowflake,
Number 8, Snowflake.
also known as snowballs.
I'm going with Resi, the raspberry racers there at the bottom.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
That's definitely.
So do they put the heavier balls higher up than the lighter balls? Because why are we dropping them from 2 different locations?
I think those are judges. Those are judge balls watching over. Those are just the 10.
Really? Because I could swear that was my white ball right there. Oh, you're talking about the high up ones. Gotcha.
No, where are you talking about?
The 2 guys up there at the top.
Placed here?
Yeah, the guy right there underneath the raspberry racers. I thought that was like contenders. I'm sorry, I confused judges with competitors. I make that mistake often. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Never do that again. Ah, there we go. Okay. See, I see. Okay.
I think there's an equalizing area here.
Limers, hazers.
Damn, that one is hauling ass.
And the raspberry racers in this one.
Raspberry race.
Yeah, you're in the front. Remember, you want to be last.
Oh, and as I say that,
I know.
through 2 funnels,
I'm at
3
the
funnels now is quick.
Oh no, Snowball's dropping like a rock.
To another. And Pinkies are both now into the.
No, my raspberry racer is doing great. Oh, come on. Come on.
Instant.
Wow, I guess I should have picked that blue and green one that earlier. Just
you're really
some
good.
balls.
The losers.
I'm looking to lose as many of these races as I can.
And now they're in danger of falling back.
Crazy.
As in 4th they go along with.
Oh no! No! I lost.
We already have a finisher. Meanwhile, down at the bottom.
Yeah. I can't be last. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Good old 8th place. Love it.
Looks like the Pinky
I wasn't last.
No, they get shoved aside in the Limers. What a fall from grace there. The Limers finish all the way back in a disappointing 7th.
Wow, Limers.
Pinkies drop on through.
Oh God. That is
diarrhea is a very good equalizer of man.
They can. And it comes down to this. The final funnel, back and forth they go. Who will stay out?
Ball battle. Oh, look at that. I should have went with that one this time.
Look at that.
That one just showing off.
What's confusing to me is as a kid, winning at marbles would be first, not last, right?
Yeah. Well, see, I've seen not funnel racing. This is the first time I've ever experienced the funnel. Usually it's like track racing where they're running over the track and running through their lanes that I'm more familiar with. Yes, this is my first foray into the funnel spin.
Into the chaos that is.
There's some strategy to this, I'm guessing.
This is a strategy game. Yes, apparently. We are so easily entertained in some ways. I do have another thing to how can I stay in the funnels longest? But can you change anything? Are you allowed to
modify your ball?
Yeah. Can you rub down your balls, rub them a lot or something? Or what do you do with the balls?
Grease up your balls? Maybe. Lube them up real good.
I don't know. I know in bowling with big balls that people they rub them and do things with them. I don't know.
Maybe they scuff their balls so they're not. Maybe you want your balls to be kind of scuffy, so they got a lot of drag.
So they're slower because you want to polish the glass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Bowling, big shiny ball. Okay, we'll watch one more of this, and then we will watch the Barbie Jeep racing.
They said we were going to watch one more, and we did that. Now you said we're going to watch one more
okay, fine.
again.
We'll watch the fine.
Let's not false advertise here. We're not trying to.
Fine. Oh,
we've
sorry.
already bored
You're the
007
clickbaiter.
to death.
You're the clickbaiter around here, not I.
Should have made a thumbnail of me and you fighting.
We will leave no ball joke untold. William, thank you. How many people are on your channel now?
The main channel?
Yeah.
Like 30, is it 37,000? I think it's getting close to 38, I believe. Really? Not too far. Yeah. But in the world of YouTube, 38 people look at 38 and they're like, oh, that shit, that ain't nothing. They expect everybody should have millions of subscribers.
38,000.
Yeah, 38,000. Yeah. But people look at it like they should be more.
I know. They really do want like a lot of they want you to have 1 million subs, but 1 million views is
worth way more than 1 million subs.
Right?
Look at it as a business.
Out there that have 1 million subs that don't really.
If you look at it like a business, it's not the amount of subs you have; it's the amount of views you have.
Exactly. I would agree. Okay, let's hit play on this.
I'm going on the record saying I love ads. Go ahead. I love ads.
Oh, are you saying that because there's an ad on this, or
no? Because people complain about your ads.
Oh, complain about ads on the channel. Yes.
Nobody complains on my channel. It's just your channel.
Yeah, that's weird. But I don't know how the settings are. Maybe
the Canadians have their own way of doing it. I saw what you did there, Loud.
Shorts are a good way.
Look, I just had a meeting 2 weeks ago with my YouTube manager. I have a YouTube manager for at least the next 6 months. And they are very big on pushing shorts. So try and make as many shorts as you can. And I know that's hard because some perfect example is your content. Your content, Shoshana's, her content, being books and stuff. She's going to have to make like goat shorts to try and get people in. But it's a good way to get to a audience that you don't have. Step outside your audience. So I would always recommend to do shorts.
In shorts.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate doing them, but. If I did more, I'd have a bigger channel.
Well, I was watching something recently about that with somebody using a different program, and I thought, oh, well, that looks a lot easier than the way that I've been doing it. So I'm sure that. Oh, Flesha, thank you so much for being here. Okay, Alex, good question. No, because Todd is not allowed to do business with Canada. So
he probably, extradition.
I was talking to you the other day about interviewing judges and how I wouldn't be putting myself in front of a judge necessarily, although I do poke a little bit of fun about us obviously recording court, which is people, say, oh, that's sort of weird, but okay, let's watch this. You post a 50-minute video.
Well, there you go.
So first of all, this is very American to begin with.
Yeah, so you're familiar with what a Barbie Jeep is. Those are the battery operated ones, and when they quit working, well, shit, you need something to do with them, so why not ride them down a hill? You're supposed to get down to the water. That's when your time stops. So they're doing this for time. Fastest time. So if you flip it, you got to pull that bitch through there.
Hey, does it have a motor in it?
No motor or anything. Gravity is basically taking care of business for you.
Okay.
There's Todd. He's here. I knew he would be here in a matter of time. Just a matter of time.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that was a good run then.
That's
that
a very
guy
good
got
one.
right down to the water.
Yeah. I think he's got to drag it to that little wall and then the time stops. He's trying to get to the lady showing her cleavage. And then they stop the time.
I have no clue about that.
So this is I know this is like a big, huge redneck get together with tons of women that are scantily clad every once in a while too. Water, yeah. Oh, this one's it's sporting the rebel flag and everything.
Oh my!
Woo! What a sweet jump! That's a police car, I believe.
63 fucking years old.
Yeah, 63 effing years old. Come on, brother, pull that thing.
They strip them down to make them lighter?
Yeah, you try and get all. You want it to be as light as you can.
This is what girl dads do with their daughter's old toy.
26-1.
Oh, that's not a good time. Not a good time.
That's not a good time. Oh my!
Nah. See, look how he's hanging off with his legs off the back. Oh!
Does he have to go in the water?
Yeah, he's got to. If he wants to get a time, he's got to finish. Now he's got to tote that bitch. Yeah, push it.
Oh, terrible!
Push it real good.
Oh my God.
I mean, these are like big mudding events and stuff. I don't know if y'all do mudding up there and stuff.
No.
You take your big truck out in the mud and sling mud everywhere.
25-4-2-9.
Oh, what we got coming out here?
Oh
It's
my
a good
gosh.
start.
That's a girl.
Oh my gosh, she has stripped this thing down to almost. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ.
She can't feel anything from the waist down, but man, she is gonna finish this race. She got one of those quitting smoking patches on her arms. What is that thing on?
You're old and Brett. Oh my God.
She's like, I'm
wore
gonna
a
quit.
white shirt.
Hey, it's Kay.
Okay.
Slam her down.
Hey, that's just gonna be like a boyfriend.
Oh,
Drag his
Heather.
ass through the mud. Well, at least that's what my wife always tells me.
Okay, he's almost. She's trying. She's struggling. Come on, little feller, you got this. Good for her finishing
Yeah.
without any permanent injuries.
That's a bad
that's
time, though.
Terrible. Oh, look at this. All right, now he needs to turn this corner, make the corner
Oh,
perfect. Now it's just a matter of getting over there as quickly as possible. Look, he even had like a thing on the seat. Nicely done. Well done. That's got to be a great time. 16
16:05.
seconds. That's a winning time. He's gonna have his pick of the Wormans tonight.
Did he just say making world history tonight?
Well, yeah, that was a record. He just set his own record for tonight.
He says.
Oh, I don't like these four-wheelers. They are not good for this. They always flip. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
they
okay,
were hung in the netting over there for a second.
when I worked at the Porsche dealership, we had a Porsche Barbie car style thing like that.
Hey, that was a good
I
time.
wonder how it would do. I wonder how the Porsche would do.
Oh,
Here
here
comes an
comes-
Escalade.
Coming down hot.
Okay. Better than some, but hits that front end. not
That's a
very
Worman, right? No,
good.
maybe
Yeah,
it's not.
no. It's a
Maybe
woman's
it's
car.
I was fooled by the Worman's car.
Yeah.
Maybe.
KLF is here, another great channel. Somebody that you did have on your channel because she has many thousands of subscribers.
Many
great
thousands.
Great
Many.
stuff. Loud says you have a thing in Texas called rednecks with paycheck.
Mhm.
Are you joking?
That's a really big thing.
That's crazy.
Really big.
Yeah, 007. I don't know if that was too difficult. Tin Man is here late a little bit as usual, but thank you for being here.
Do you have a hot date or something, Tin Man?
Yeah, right. Let's watch one more of these, and then I wanted to show you a cruise ship terminal. Oh, you can't get it out.
I've suffered from that as well. It's not it's embarrassing in front of others, especially a crowd this big.
Can't get it out or up?
Both. Oh, she's shaky in the front. How's he gonna handle the turn?
Oh my god. I literally dropped something, lose my phone. It's okay.
Oh, America, F yeah. You're
Hey, what do you tell people about?
Yeah, Kay. What do you say when people they ask what you do for a living?
Yeah.
Do you get embarrassed too, like I do?
Yeah. Oh, Jim. Look
Wow,
at that.
Jim.
Oh my god. You're so sweet.
Jim walks in. Here
so
comes
much.
the money.
I hope that people are getting these memberships. I don't know who is. Hold on one second while I do one more thing. I'm not as fast at this as you are.
Oh, sorry. That's tons of women have always complained about how quick I am. So don't worry.
Okay. Okay, so this is the port of Miami. And look at these cruise ships coming in and leaving the port, and then all the ships down at the front. This reminds me a lot of you and Creed's Friday night camera watching. But thank you again, Jim. I really appreciate that. It's so sweet of you. Oh, yeah. Reminder, members only is tomorrow night. That's a good thing.
Melanie, by the way, Melanie got one. Philip Hills got one. David Cam. And let's see who else. I Am Jedi got one. And Anthony Katsarosis.
Sweet.
I don't know if I said that last name right or not.
Well, I'm so glad that you people are getting them. Thank you. So
what is this I'm watching here?
So this is the Port of Miami. This is the cruise ship terminal. And I'll scrub through here because basically the ships are doing turnaround day. But you can see these big giant ships over here. And they come into the port and then they leave the port and go off on their cruises. Some of them depart on a Saturday. Some of them depart on a Sunday. And then, but I just think I love big ships. I don't know why. I just do.
Big what?
Wait. Big ships.
Oh, ships. Sorry.
There we go. Look, so you can see how huge and weird the cruise ships look from behind.
They do. They look like they're going to fall over.
They
Are these like cheap ones? These look like cheap ships.
No, these are some of the most expensive and like newest ships around. Let's see if
I have never been on a cruise ship. I will admit that now.
No.
Mm.
I've been on lots. I've talked about that before. But these ones are big. I mean, Miami gets all the good sort of the ships, of course. We don't here in Canada get the same ships. Oh, Heather, you're so sweet. We should set up a booze cruise. That would be fun. Lots and lots of fun.
I'll go on it if somebody else sets it up. I'll be there.
Oh yeah? Well, that's good to know. Yeah, cruise ships. But so the ship is leaving, you can see, and this is turnaround day. But what actually what I should have grabbed, but I didn't, but we'll grab another time and watch. When you go on a cruise, there's a time to be back for all ships aboard or whatever, and they have all these videos of people running to catch the ship and being too late and getting left behind, which I find hilarious. Anyways, that
unless it was you.
No, I'm smarter than that. The thing you have to do is set your watch to ship's time, not to port time. So, or if you don't trust yourself, you don't know what to do, you go ahead and you just set a timer. So it's like, oh, you're in port for 7 hours and this ship says you have to be back in 7 hours, then set your alarm for 6 hours and then be back for them, you know? Mayor, how you doing?
Hey, Okie. Good to see you. Oki's here, baby.
Okie. She's not here. Who's Mayor?
She is.
She is?
If you go back up far enough, you'll see it. I can't share.
Okie. You're right. I'm wrong.
I know.
Hi, Okie. A KCC cruise would be great. I'm definitely not used to. Although Dana, I understand what you're saying. I've been on lots and lots of cruises. They don't have.
I don't even know what that is. What? Notorious? Notorious virus?
Oh, yes.
I don't want that.
Yes, Mayor, you're doing good. We're glad to hear it. Again, thank you. Yeah, a booze cruise would be like on a small ship or a smaller ship. What is this, Heather? Oh, that is true. Did that happen?
Yeah, it did. We had a whole big thing planned. We've had chases interrupt a bunch of stuff. We were doing an interview one time with a comedian, Doug Stanhope.
I've watched.
We just said, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna stay with the chase, and we'll bring him in and do it too, both of them at the same time. And I don't think he appreciated it that much, but
no. Hey, that's the possibility of what can happen when you're hanging out with Mikey the Legend. If there was, I was sort of hoping for a live chase. I mean, that would have really solidified my West Coast correspondence pitch. But you know, I'm getting that shot down live, which hurts.
I told you, get the internet together. Put me together a package.
I have to move to America, basically.
You just show me where you can.
America.
Show me what you got.
I will keep it. I'll keep pitching. No, seriously. I do appreciate you being here. Look at us. We just barely over time.
Yeah, I know. What an
pretty
amazing
impressive
thing.
For me. I kept on schedule.
So when you're done with me, are you going to go on and continue the show, or are you going to shut down StreamYard and then do it on the other one?
I don't know. I don't know. Why are you? What are you going to do? You're going to go recline in your chair?
Yes, I'm going. I work 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then like today on Saturday and Sunday, I still work about 5 or 6 hours a day.
I know.
So there's no days off when you're trying to get this kind of stuff done. Because you got to remember, I'm putting together 2 live shows every day, 5 days a week. I'm basically putting up an upload every single day. So, and on days that there's members only, I'm putting together 3 live shows and an upload every single day, 5 days a week. And then on the weekends, I'm at least doing 1 a day uploads. So during a month, I'm basically churning out 100 videos a month.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
What is your YouTube?
There is no one else doing that kind of that amount of content. No one.
No. I think it's crazy that I do 1 live show a day, but it's just me. So you're doing 3 live shows.
It's just me too. So
no, I understand. I get it. But nobody would mistake what I'm doing for high quality production. That is a mistake that people.
I'm telling you, we do all the time. Everything we do is on a shoestring. I'm telling you.
I understand that, and I know that now. But the reality is that that's not what it looks like, and that's not what it sounds like. And so there are a lot of people out there who think that you probably actually do have guys in the truck.
Yeah,
they don't understand that it's a joke.
I was stunned to hear there was a channel.
Creed, they might even think that Creed does some of it.
Well, Creed shows up. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Creed is an integral part of the live streams. He's there as, without, you've seen shows when it's just me by myself. I ramble on. I just go crazy. Creed is there to make sure I rope it in, so I don't just go nuts. And
he has a 35-minute timer, and you have a hour-long timer, and you meet somewhere in the middle. Is that how it works? Or
pretty much, it wouldn't be the same without both of us on the screen at the same time. It's just
I will end and explain what I say to people when they ask me what I do. And it has become less like weird since I've become monetized on the channel. But that's sweet. An AI program, that'd be good to do.
I
but-
wish. I wish.
Anyway, so
I'm too
you're
much of
too
a
particular.
control.
You're too particular.
Yeah, and a great
Your
point before you get into that. Yeah, before you get into that, I'll stay up late at night till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning putting together stuff for the next day. Get up the next day and say, you know what, I'm just not happy with that, and
throw
start
it all
all
away.
over again. Yeah,
Oh my God.
I've done that
You're like
several times.
You're like this lady I saw. She does nails, like nail art, but really she's a fucking miniature artist. She's doing beautiful like portrait art on fucking nails. And she video records shorts of them, and very often she'll go, this one's shit, and like flick it in the garbage. She has this sort of like way that she does it, and people freak out. They're like, I would take that. I want that, like your idea of shit is actually in fact some other people's treasure that they would still think is really good. And I think that as a creator, you have to be careful about what level you hold yourself to, because especially when you do so much content, I can understand you having to have high standards, but you know, um
Loud Elvis is the only person that ever gets me. I appreciate
what
you, Loud.
the videos from the meetup, which I posted a video. I'm pretty sure it didn't turn out very good because my internet, as usual, traveling to America with my
She brought
internet was not very good.
that Canadian internet with her. It's terrible. Oh my goodness.
The one where you did the call. I'll tell you, there's one chase of yours that I watch all the time, and it's the one where in the first 3 minutes, like so much happened. They tried to carjack the other car, and then they carjacked the other car that was just the same, and then they could only go backwards, and then the truck hit the car, and then he got out, and they ran, and they swam, and then he hit a goose.
Yes.
Yeah. I watch that quite frequently, where like the first 3 minutes, I just laugh my ass off for the first 3 minutes. It's very funny. And that is one chase that I can show people, and they don't really have to be into chases to get. I'd be like, just watch. And right away, there's enough action that they're like, oh, okay. Well, okay. So I guess that's what it feels like, William, that some people feel like it sounds like. But when I talk to people, I don't know. What do I say?
I will say this. Anybody, if you're watching anybody's channel and they have really big followings and stuff like that, they're able to make livings off of it. I'm not saying they're all rich or anything, but it is very feasible for somebody, even with a decent sized channel, to be able to make a living doing this. And it is incredibly rewarding. It's a lot of fun. I love it. Kay, you never did say what you tell people that you do for a living.
But I think what gets me is when people sort of question, oh, well, can you make a living out of that? Can you actually live off of that? And or, how long are you going to do that before you go to get a real job? Those types of things. But when I'm traveling, it's super easy when I talk to people. I usually just say, oh, I have a YouTube channel. And they say, oh, what's your YouTube channel about? And I say, oh, well, we watch Court in my kitchen. And then they're like, what? And generally they don't subscribe. So, it's fine. We have had a few turnover, like physically get people to subscribe in person and be like, okay, no, get out your phone. I will show you how. I've done that. But yeah, it is like anything. You have to bust your ass and hustle, and you have to be your own cheerleader. When you have a team, even if I like this, the Riz is infectious. I love that. If you have a team or other people to bounce ideas off of, it's a lot easier. but doing it solo is sometimes difficult. That's why I love building contacts with other creators, because it's nice to chat with people and say.
And a lot of creators are assholes. Let me go ahead and put that out there.
Yeah, no, there are definitely some assholes out there too. But luckily, we don't. And Jonathan, you are, and you're a fabulous.
Oh gosh, you've got Jonathan does amazing stuff for you. You should really appreciate him. I know you do. He is always hustling for you, and that's amazing.
Okay. Hey, Kay has some people hustling for her too. Erica.
Okay, yeah.
Erica, great asset to that.
People always ask me, what can we do? What can we do for you as a mod? I said, just do what Erica does. Watch Erica, whatever Erica's doing, because I don't know how to be a mod. I've never been a mod.
Yeah.
You know, so they ask me, my mods will come to me and say, hey, what should we do? I said, watch Erica. Whatever Erica's doing, that's what you should be doing, because she has got it down to a science.
Yeah.
She really does.
I think that's the main thing, is that on YouTube, a lot of people think, oh, well, I can do that too. If it's that simple, if it's free to set up a YouTube channel and you can make money.
That's why there's so many. Yeah, so many that don't never make it.
But there aren't. And look at Cellulite Yoga Pants reminding me that, and I will get better at Discord and using that. But loud. No, but what I mean by that is that there are lots of people that say that they could do it, and in reality, it is really difficult to sit up here and talk for hours upon hours at a time. I know we don't make it seem. Oh, actually, that's true, Mikey. You and I are both mods on.
Yeah. Irish Demon was very nice the first time I ever went in there. He was like, "Oh, hey, Mikey, I know who you are," and he made me a mod very quickly, and I appreciate that. That dude's always been super nice to me. Always been very cordial. I can tell, some really nice people, and I've run into some people who are just jerks, but he's definitely one of the good ones.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is too is that I understand YouTube creators that make other people mods just for that, the way that they do that. And so I think that's more the type of mods that we are over there, if you're being realistic, Bradley, because we recognize the amount of work that mods do. And I don't think that Mikey or I, either of us, would claim that we go in and mod in that way for anybody. It's just not the way that we do it. Obviously my channel is a little different with the mods. Look at Mayor lamenting. Someday you'll become a mod on a channel, Mayor. Oh wait, aren't you already a mod on 25 channels?
Every time I go into
you want me to be a notch on your mod belt?
How many channels are you a mod on, Mayor? Because I feel like it's like hundreds.
No, it's 25. I'm pretty sure it's 25. And
I wouldn't doubt it.
It hurts him. Oh, you guys are hilarious. No, seriously, since you don't have any notches on your bedpost, notch on the mod belt. You know what I would like to point out? I don't know if everybody knows this. Do you know Mikey? Oh, look, I was right. See, I listened.
Wow. Good job.
I do pay attention. See, Mayor, I love you, even if you are not a mod on the channel. Thank you, 007. I work hard on that every day.
That's where we're falling short. We have zero good cleavage.
Yeah, you have 0.0 cleavage, and you need more.
Bad cleavage. No good stuff over there.
Mayor needs a mod 12-step room. Actually, Tin Man, that's a really great reminder, because tomorrow is indeed our Sunday Court Watchers Anonymous meeting. It is not, if you've never been before, a place where we tell you to stop watching court. In fact, we provide you with court to watch. So, don't worry. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you need somebody to tell somebody else that you've been going to meetings every week, I will fucking do that. I'll write you a note. But I will be realistic about your participation in the group. But I will absolutely write a note that says somebody's been coming to a CWA meeting, an anonymous addiction meeting, every Sunday for however long. Anyways, and thank you again, Mikey. I do appreciate you being here. I know that there may be a tomorrow stream.
Yeah, I may be going on with Colin tomorrow. He's asked me to come on there too.
Oh,
I
he
haven't
hit a
talked
real
to him.
milestone.
Yeah, I haven't spoken with him yet, but I have been invited. So I don't know exactly when that is. It's gonna see when. I
Okay.
don't know. Are you gonna be there as well? Or
I was not invited, so
okay.
I doubt it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. Um I'm gonna leave while I'm still on top, by the way.
That's a
Thank you
great
for
idea.
letting me have on. I appreciate it. And
Okay.
you all
No, I
the
appreciate
nice comments. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah. So with that said, I'll say scissor me, daddy. And I also need you to stay safe. Stay hard. And there's another one. Oh yeah, I remember now. You just stay tuned because you never, ever, ever know what this top guy is going to do next. See ya.
Oh, anticlimactic when he leaves and it's just left with me to deal with the rest of this. I can't take him anywhere, Kay. You guys, that was so fun. I'm still absolutely, oh God, my makeup does not look good up close. What's going on? Hold on, we're going back to this. Make me a little smaller. So, but I think that makes it choppy when I'm talky. You guys, that was a really lot of fun. I had such a great time, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, especially Mikey. Thank you so much. No, I gotta stop that. Damn it, Paisley. Stop your screen. Anyways, I know it is amazing that the ship does not fall over. They really don't, though. They do feel very stable when you get on them. Wow, makeup looks really horrible. I think on that note, we have to end it. Thanks, Mikey. Appreciate you being here. As usual, thank you so much. I'm just amazed that Streamlabs came and StreamYard. They played nice together. That was very good. I love you guys very much. Remember that. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. I think I just leave now. Yeah, I have to just leave because I don't have any cool stuff to exit. Bye.